The former president also faces 3 more legal battles: the Mar-a-Lago documents case, the January 6th insurrection, and the Georgia election interference case. At this time, no trial dates have been set for those. And joining us now to break all of this down is federal criminal defense attorney Ronald Chapman. Good morning, Ronald. What is this appeal process going to be looking like for the former president? Are they going to be trying to rush this as soon as possible?
The answer to that is yes. They're going to rush it as soon as possible, because what they want to do is get into federal court and get to the Supreme Court as quickly as possible. You can only do that by getting up to the highest state court and then seeking federal relief. Sentencing is set for July 11th. That date could always move. I think that may go according to schedule. And then within 30 days after that, Donald Trump has the ability to file an appeal. However, I would expect him to try to seek some interlocutory relief between now and sentencing, potentially trying to get up to that federal court level so that he can attack the conviction as soon as possible. And we will see if New York appellate courts will allow that to happen.
Got it. What's the likelihood this verdict is going to be overturned at either the state or federal level?
There are some very novel issues here, and there are too many of them to count, to be honest. But one of the issues that I'm looking at the most is the way the jury instruction was worded related to the falsification of documents. First, they found a New York election law, and then they said you can convict Donald Trump if you believe any of, mix and match these 3 different theories. Well, there's a provision in the Constitution that requires jury verdicts to be unanimous. That's how it's been interpreted. And there's a significant amount of case law that says jury verdicts must be unanimous. This instruction is a novel instruction and may not hold up on appeal for the prosecution. I could see a very real possibility of it getting overturned.
And Ronald, how about you? So the gag order, it's done and dusted, right? What do you think that's going to do for Trump? And if you can tell us how this all really breaks down, he's free to speak right now. How's this going to play out?
Well, you know, this is a very, very interesting situation we have here. We have a president who is going to be on essentially court conditions pending his sentencing in this case. And those court conditions can determine where he's allowed to go and travel, who he might be able to associate with. The question on everybody's mind is, can that also include a gag order? I believe no, because the public policy considerations surrounding a gag order really say that that's only to prevent you from impacting a trial or justice. So I don't believe there will be continued gag orders. I can expect him and his team to certainly unload on Michael Cohen and others. But I honestly don't believe that strategically that's where he's going to go. I think he sees this conviction as not much of a hurdle. He's going to focus on addressing the nation now, not so much on the conviction, and I think try to move past this and let his appellate team handle it the way they need to.
Caitlin, Ronald, Colby, and Bob, thank you so much for your insight and analysis this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Anna.